I'm often seen on city streets. I have 4 wheels, but no back seats. I'm ridden by those who are bold and daring. What am I? The skateboard has a rich history that spans several decades and has evolved from a simple toy to a globally recognized sport and culture. The roots of the skateboard can be traced back to the 1950s, when surfers in California began attaching roller skate wheels to wooden planks in order to mimic the feeling of surfing on land. These early skateboards were known as sidewalk surfers and were primarily used for transportation. These early skateboards were often crude and homemade, with wheels and trucks salvaged from roller skates. The first commercially produced skateboard was the roller derby skateboard, which was introduced in 1959. It featured a flat board made of wood with metal wheels and trucks. The roller derby skateboard was marketed as a toy for children and was not yet seen as a serious sport or activity. In the 1960s, skateboarding gained popularity as a sport, with the first skateboarding contests being held in California. During this time, skateboard manufacturers began experimenting with different materials and shapes for their boards, growing the market for skateboard customers. The 1970s saw the rise of skateboarding as a counterculture movement, with skateboarders often being associated with rebellious youth and punk rock music. New materials like polyurethane were introduced, which made skateboard wheels more durable and provided better traction. Skateboard decks were also redesigned, with concave shapes that allowed riders to perform more advanced tricks. Skate parks began popping up across the country, and skateboarding continued to evolve as a sport, with new tricks and styles being developed. The first professional skateboarders emerged, and skateboarding became a legitimate sport and career option. In the 1980s, skateboarding experienced a decline in popularity, with many skate parks being shut down due to liability issues. However, a resurgence in the sport occurred in the 1990s, with the advent of street skating, where skateboarders performed tricks on urban obstacles like stairs and handrails. Soon after, we saw further advancements in skateboard technology, with the introduction of trucks made of hardened steel that allowed for more precise control. Skateboarding also became more commercialized, with skateboarding companies and brands like Powell Peralta and Santa Cruz Skateboards becoming household names. During the early 1980s, skateboard legend Tony Hawk revolutionized the sport with his innovative tricks and skills. During the next 2 decades, Tony Hawk won 73 titles and was named Vert's top skater for 12 straight years. Today, skateboarding is a global phenomenon, with millions of people around the world participating in the sport. The X Games, which began in 1995, has helped to bring skateboarding to a wider audience, and skateboarding was even added as an Olympic sport for the first time in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Alongside the sport, skateboarding has also developed into a distinct culture, with its own fashion, music, and art. Skateboarding has influenced fashion trends, with skaters often sporting brands like Vans and Thrasher, and has also inspired numerous artists and musicians. The skateboard has come a long way since its early days as a homemade toy. It has evolved into a globally recognized sport and culture, with a rich history spanning several decades. Whether you are a seasoned pro or just starting out, skateboarding offers something for everyone, and will undoubtedly continue to inspire and influence for years to come.